What is up, everybody? Welcome to the RevX's Wrestling Review. This week is for 7-Eleven edition of WWE Smackdown. I'm your co-host Buddhafire. With me, as always, is MJ Hat. And man, I tell you, for a go-home show for Saturday night's main event and Evolution being, over the weekend, I have to say that this has been a pretty decent Smackdown by far.
It kind of drug on at the beginning, but toward the end, it was actually pretty fire.
I agree.
So it wasn't too awful bad. Um, if you guys, as always, want to join in the conversation, we do have that option available to you. All you have to do is join the Discord and hop up on the stage. That is very easy. And hey, yo, what's up, buddy? What's up, Russland?
Oh, hey, what's up, bro?
And yeah, all you have to do is hit that link, and then you can hop up on the stage with us. We'll take callers toward the end of the show. So, that being said, let's talk about Monday Night Raw before we get into SmackDown.
All right.
Um, I did not really get to sit down and watch it, so I'm going entirely off your notes here. We got the announced for Evolution, however people are saying it, the Kabuki Warriors versus
Yes,
Zarya
sir.
and Solo versus Roxanne and Raquel versus Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. Then we got Nikki Bella and Ivy Nile both coming out to announce their entries right
Hmm.
into the battle royal that is coming up this weekend. And then El Grande Americano had a squash match with Dragon Lee.
It was.
That
I
was
wouldn't. I wouldn't really say it was a squash match. It was decent, but you could you can definitely tell that is Ludwig Kaiser underneath that wrestling cowl.
yeah, I did hear that. I did hear about Chad Gable not sporting the mask this week. So in any case, you want to take us into the beginning of SmackDown?
So, guys, SmackDown comes to you this week from right in our home area, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm about 3 hours away from it. Hat's probably about four and a half per se. But yeah,
Yes.
being in Nashville, Tennessee, it's awesome tonight. We opened up tonight with LA Knight coming out, and he basically went on about how he's going to beat Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event. Well, in the process of doing this, Paul Heyman comes out and he basically tells Knight that that's not going to happen. And this brings out Solo Sokoa and his crew. And Solo basically looks at Paul and says, everything Bloodline is dead. And if you want to live to see another day, you'll go ahead and leave the arena. To which Heyman tells it out of there. So then he basically tells Knight the same thing. Knight goes to leave and he turns around and he's like, nah, y'all want me, come get me. So they do the four corners, very very obvious pose to where everybody starts getting up, and all of a sudden the cherry enters the ring, and here comes Jimmy Uso as well. They get the upper hand, and Nick Aldis comes out and says, since y'all have so much heat, let's make a tag team match. And I made this reference earlier. Nick Aldis is this generation's Theodore Long. Don't believe
And
me
it's
on it?
true.
Go check out any of his promos. Almost every one of them has to do with the tag team match. And here lately, Nick Aldis has been doing the same thing. Anyway, we get a tag team match between Jimmy Uso and LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo. And that will be your main event for the evening. But yeah, that leads us into match one if you want to go ahead and take control here.
Absolutely, man. Match number one was Alexa Bliss versus Soruka versus Roxanne Perez versus Kyrie Sane. This was a lot of hecticness, man. Toward the end, though, there was a bunch of chaos that ensued, and Raquel Rodriguez cleared the outside of the ring, all the tag team partners, if you would, followed by Charlotte basically taking out the trash in Raquel Rodriguez. Uh, Kyrie Sane went up top and is denied by Alexa Bliss's boot to go into a Sister Abigail that she totally fucked up on the finish.
Yes.
Honestly, though, it was a fairly decent match. My daughter was actually here watching with me, and that was unusual.
Right.
But she got a kick out of the ending of that. So yeah, not too shabby.
I will have to touch on this match for just a second. and say that the
Man,
spot where Sol Ruka done her soul snatcher to both what was it, Roxanne and Alexa, I think. Man, that was just magic. Like I cannot wait to see Sol Ruka on the main roster. I think just seeing what we've seen tonight, there wasn't a lot of mess ups in that match. There was a
no.
lot of good chemistry, and Soul and Zarya coming up and getting to see what the main roster and how everything kind of goes is like. You could tell that they were like students of the game, soaking up everything they could.
Man,
Uh,
how about that double DDT flipping shit she did? I don't know what it's called, but
bro,
that was epic. My
the
gosh.
flipping DDT, that's called the Soul Snatcher. That's her finisher.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But
like,
does she normally do it with two people?
well, no, it's normally just one. Like
Yeah, right.
it's done a little more neat as far as it goes. It's more of a like a flip RKO, so to speak. But
Yeah.
when she does it to two people, that's usually the response that you get. It's such a solid move, and she perfects it so well. Like I would have never imagined doing a move like that, you know.
No, me neither, dude.
But hey,
Like
I mean,
whenever we used to wrestle as a tag team, man, I know that you were the high flyer, but I don't see you pulling that off. I love
no.
you, man, but
I,
absolutely
I
not.
would have I would have never thought about that, guys. Like that. But hey, that's why she gets paid the big bucks. And well, I'm sitting here doing a wrestling review for you guys.
That's
uh,
fair.
but that's going to
Take
lead
us
us.
to match number two.
You got it, brother. That leads us into match number two, guys, which was the tag team championship match. The Street Profits versus the Wyatt Six, and hopefully this match actually got to go. Well, thankfully, let's go ahead and answer that question. It sure did. This match was probably by far the most boring match of the evening, guys. And I'm sorry to say, it was just very slow. The transitions were very slow. But towards the end of the match, guys, Eric Rowan gets involved, pulls Montez Ford out of the ring, to which Dawkins ends up putting him over the announcers area, to which he, I guess, is hurt trying to catch his breath or whatever. Ford goes for the finish with the big frog splash, misses, and the two Wyatt boys hit a beautiful like powerbomb neck breaker combo, get the 3 count, and we have new WWE Tag Team Champions in the Wyatt Six. What do you think,
The
bro?
Profits weren't scared. The Profits weren't scared at all. They went into this. I mean, you saw what Montez Ford did, right?
Oh yeah,
He
the
taunted
mock.
back, and yeah, that was funny as hell. I started rolling, but honestly, I had it pegged that the Wyatts were going to walk away with these tag team titles, and I've said that since their last tag team title match a couple of weeks ago.
I
And it
agree.
might have even been last week. I don't recall,
Right.
but even then, I'm I'm a huge Wyatt Six fan. I want to see Alexa involved, but they're going to save that probably for a Mania angle. I feel like. Um, all in all, you're right. It was a very slow match.
It was.
I don't think that I like. I I almost fell asleep during the commercial break. I'm not going to lie to you. But the fact of the matter is, we did walk out with new tag team champions, and that should always be kind of epic. Speaking of new tag team champions, in the back, all the tag teams were back there trying to figure out who is going to fight the Wyatts first, right?
Oh yeah.
But then Andrade and Ray Phoenix walk up, and they they say they'll be the ones to take on, and then everybody else goes on ballistic, right? Everybody gets pissed off. But I think we got a what is it next week? We didn't write it down, but I know they've got a match with somebody. I don't think it's the six.
No,
Um,
I'd say it's probably one of the other tag teams. I may have missed that though, but I will say that Ray Phoenix and Andrade are getting some pretty good steam as a tag team. They work
which is
really well. The
which is
chemistry.
what we wanted.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we said. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Uh, then we got Jelly Roll's performance,
What's
and who's
up,
gonna mention
Zero? Zero G's. What's up,
Zero?
Zero?
What's up, Zero? How you doing, buddy? Uh, I did the music thing. I'm going to test it with this VOD and see if it worked out okay. I did it with my opening so that I could mute it if I needed to. Um, Jelly Roll came out to perform, right?
Yep.
And he was singing Liar, and
Yep.
Logan Paul came down and interrupted him and says he didn't need to be there. Then Randy Orton came out to fuss at Logan Paul, and then Drew McIntyre hit the Claymore on Orton.
Yeah.
I think I actually walked away during this segment.
And so
So
it's Claymore on Orton, and then when everybody comes out to basically stop, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, Pauls are horrible. But when everybody comes out to stop McIntyre, McIntyre goes to the back, and then Paul decides he's going to go ahead and attack and already down Orton. So you got Jelly Roll standing over in the corner, guys, and he's kind of scratching his head. What do I do? Do I get involved? Do I just stay away? Well, it decided. I guess he decided really quick that he was going to get involved. He grabs Logan Paul by the back of the hair, guys, pulls him up, slams him to the ground. Paul goes into a fucking temper tantrum. When I say temper tantrum, I hope to God that most of that stuff was fake, because if not,
yeah,
that was a lot of studio equipment that got destroyed tonight. And when I say that, Paul got up on the stage, destroyed the drums, destroyed the piano, destroyed the sound system, everything he could get a hold of. Honestly, he destroyed. So when we get back from a commercial break, we're in the back, and Orton's talking to Jelly, who is standing there with Bunny, and he's like, hey, I hope everything's good. Jelly tells him he appreciates him for having his back, and Orton tells him, hey, if you want to really have my back, be in my corner tomorrow night. To which Jelly Roll says yes. I did tell you about this earlier today before the show. I'd read some dirt sheets that said that they were starting a Jelly Roll program tonight, that he's actually been in the ring training, and that it's for a SummerSlam wrestling match. I have a feeling,
there are
based on kind of what we've
there
seen
are
tonight, it's going to be a tag
go
team
ahead.
match. It's going to be a tag team match.
There are there are confirmed reports of him being down at the PC training. Yes,
Right,
I had heard that from multiple sources.
right.
So be that as it may, um, I honestly can't wait to see what he's learned.
Me too.
Welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Right
I
on.
think
I don't
I
know.
don't know why that played. That shouldn't have played.
Yeah, I have one that
Anyway,
does that. I can't figure out either. So,
that shouldn't
uh,
have played. I thought I had a follower, but I guess not.
anyway, guys, after all
Oh,
that, we get into
dude,
match. We
it's
get into match
sorry,
three.
that's my daughter.
Do oh, there you go. Well, we get into match three, which is the singles match between R-Truth and Aleister Black. And guys, this match was over so fast that really you blinked an eye and it was done. The main thing that
Yeah,
really happened was Truth ran outside, grabbed a chair, put it in the ring. Uh, Aleister stopped him from doing that, hit him with the knee, grabs the chair, goes to do it, use it himself. The ref says, "No, we're not doing that." Truth gets a nice little roll up. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Again, that
yeah.
match was over more quickly
It
than
was
really the blink of
quick.
an eye.
It was quick, and in all reality, I didn't expect it to go so quick,
Right.
but it did.
But they kept it kind
I
of going a
mean,
little bit when they went backstage. Truth's on his way out. Black's chasing behind him. Priest jumps in to stop it from happening. Tells Black, look, you lost. Let it go. It's already done. You know, take the L and go on. Black's like, okay, cool. Shakes Priest's hand. They separate. Priest goes to leave. Black says, hey, Priest. On second thought, bam, attacks him. Hits him with the black mass, lays him down, kneels down beside him and says, now I can let it go. So this is just setting up for a Aleister Black versus Damian Priest match, which I'm not going to lie,
we, we
that's
knew that the whole time.
yeah, that's going to be a solid match. So both of them with like kicking ability and shit like that. Like we're going to see a lot of interesting stuff. I'm going to say that Black probably takes the match when it happens,
Yeah,
but it depends on how much more they build it. Really.
as the returning guy, absolutely.
Oh
I
yeah,
think he'll take it hand over Damian Priest. Um,
bacon fish.
hello, what's up, Bacon? How you doing, buddy?
Cheer to bacon one bacon bit. Hey, let's go, bro.
Hey, I'll take a bacon bit. Appreciate you, buddy. No, man. Next up, we got Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, right?
Yeah.
And this kind of, I
Boring.
just, man. I have such a hard time getting behind anything Trish Stratus does. She's not really involved. She's riding the coattails of our current roster,
Indeed.
and
Indeed.
you know, I can't get behind anything. Now, back in the day, back when it was Trish and Lita, that's a whole different ballgame. But Trish and Tiffy, man, Tiffany Stratton's going to come out on top, and if she doesn't, well, then it's going to be Naomi cashing in a briefcase,
Yeah.
and that's what I have to say about that.
Or or
Speaking
or
of,
winning and still
yeah,
the same thing happening. Or she wins
yeah,
and Naomi cashes. I feel as though you're right, and she's still going to cash in the briefcase at this event. I could be wrong. Home for the weekend, hoping we'll do good on the server thing. Saw you on and felt the need to say, hey,
thanks, man.
right on, brother,
I
right on.
appreciate y'all dropping in. Seriously, uh, these WWE streams are fun,
Oh, they
and
are.
I like doing them, man. So, you know, I know you guys are STFC people, but much love to y'all anyway.
Pretend y'all
Uh,
didn't see that, okay?
oh no, what happened? Did I just crash? Okay,
I don't
no,
think
I'm
so.
good.
No,
I'm
you're still
good.
good. Anywho, guys, back to the event. Before we go into the main event, I want to go ahead and run over the card for tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event. Now, I'm a little disappointed. It's a 2 hour show, and we're only getting 4 matches, guys. Those 4 matches are as follows. I'm gonna start from the bottom. It's gonna be Solo Sikoa defending his United States Championship against Jimmy Uso. Uh,
Yep.
then you've got Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. Then you got LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. And then the main event's going to be Gunther defending the World Heavyweight Championship against the returning Goldberg. Now, I just want to go over these
Oh,
quick, just do predictions. I don't want to get into these because trust me, that would be a whole nother video. So, Solo
and we're gonna
versus
save that for tomorrow.
Solo versus Jimmy. I'm calling Solo retain.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa.
All right. Drew McIntyre versus Orton. I am kind of split on this, but I feel as though Orton will take the victory with Jelly Roll being in the corner.
Drew McIntyre's returning, and that's what sets up the match. Is he ends up beating the shit out of Jelly Roll?
Or Paul interferes some way tomorrow night. That could
Yeah,
happen very well
maybe,
too.
maybe.
LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. I'm going to say Rollins on this one
Yeah, Rollins hands down.
because I think did we not discuss the fact that Knight was going on a vacation or something like that, taking some time off?
Yeah,
So
hopefully, hopefully
I feel as though
we can.
he'll take the loss to Rollins tomorrow night, and then Rollins' group will maybe attack afterwards. Put him out for a little bit.
Maybe,
Gunther
maybe.
versus
I
Goldberg
don't
for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm saying Gunther, and I'm probably riding if they give it to Goldberg. Just being honest.
know. I hope you're prepared to riot because I think Bill Goldberg's going to walk into WWE and walk out the champion yet again, so he can have a second match at SummerSlam.
Okay, but fill me with this, okay? Just fill me with this, and then we'll get back to that main
I
event.
thought we weren't going to do that. I
Fill me
thought we
with
weren't
this.
going to do that.
Why would they do it for both belts? Cena's
Why would they
already
do it for both?
a come as you are champion, I
Because,
guess, so to speak.
because both of them's retiring.
Yeah, and let fucking Goldberg retire. Cena's doing okay on his storyline. Just let Goldberg retire. Anyway, guys, sorry. Off of that, back to the main event. Cuz take us home, buddy.
I knew that you were going to do that. All right, so the ending of the night saw a tag team match between Jimmy Uso and LA
Okay, I think I actually might have lost him right there. I sure
Knight
did.
taking on MFT. That's uh,
Yeah.
they announced that Rhodes and Cena will be there next Friday. This match was very short, with the ending being Knight seeing Paul Heyman in the crowd and was distracted, allowing Tola Tonga to hit the big boot on Knight. In the ring, Solo is distracted by all that going on outside. So Jimmy rolls him up, 1, 2, 3, quick pin, and he is chased out of the arena by all the MFTs, right? Right? And then
Exactly.
after the match, Solo's they're out there yelling at Heyman, and he gets hit by Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, Spear, then Tsunami, and he's left laying in the ring. He did hit Solo with a BFT though, so you know there's that.
You mean Knight, not Solo.
Yeah, yeah. I mean night. All in all, though, this match, honestly, I kind of have to give it credit where it's due. It's probably the highlight of the night.
It was the
As
highlight of
bad
the
as
night.
I hate to say that because it's one of those Mitch Mosh Posh tag team matches that they're just throwing in at the end because
Yeah,
they put all their good matches on the next few days.
exactly.
Which we've got Saturday night's main event tomorrow, which we
Yep.
just covered, but then we got Evolution on Saturday or on Sunday rather, and oh man, that's just 3 shows one weekend. We knew it was coming, but Jesus Christ, I just
So
don't see the need for that much.
don't be surprised, guys, if our reviews are not short camped. Like Hat just
Yeah,
said, we've got 3 to do this weekend. So with that being said, tonight's SmackDown, well, that's it. That was the main event, the end of the story for the
yeah.
night. Again, it did go back to 2 hours starting last week, so we're getting to cram a lot more in that 2 hour time slot.
I mean, we're only 10 minutes under right now what we normally run,
Right.
and we blew through this show, on this 2 hour time format. Honestly, I really kind of feel like that it's going to be that way to 25 to 35 minute reviews after SmackDown every week, and that's fine. That's our target. That's our goal. But these other shows, Evolution has a 3 hour time slot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So that's probably going to be
And
a longer review on Sunday. Tomorrow night's
Saturday
four
Night Main Event
matches.
is
So just like
is
tonight. Tonight
an
was four
MVP.
matches. So just letting you.
All in all, though,
We're just
let's go ahead and give our ratings.
exactly.
That way, they can fish. I appreciate you, man. This short stream, it's almost over. This is
Yeah.
just quick review show. No
However,
worries.
however, let me
I
plug
love you,
myself
brother.
right here. If you want to come and watch some Rocket League, I will be live here in about 45 minutes on my channel, which he just put down in the chat. So if you'd like to give me a follow, if you haven't already, I will greatly appreciate it. And again, about 45 minutes, I'll be live doing some Rocket League. We are on the road to champ. Hopefully in threes. It just depends on how I can get with the guys. If not, we'll figure something out. But anyway, like he said, guys, that's it for tonight's review. It was a very good go home show for the weekend. And I say weekend because we have 2 more events to cover over the weekend.
Well,
But all in all, a good show, very quick. And yeah, so that being said, guys, we appreciate you coming on. We will be live again tomorrow. I think Saturday night's main event starts at 8, probably ends at 10. So we should be live about the same time tomorrow night with a review of Saturday night's main event. So until then, guys,
also,
yes, sir.
hold
Nope.
on.
Do your thing, bro.
Also, I will be doing at least one STFC stream this weekend. I am not sure exactly when that'll be. It'll either be tomorrow or it'll be Sunday or in the early afternoon. So anybody that was here for STFC content, come on back. We'll be here. No worries. Probably about 4, 5 o'clock Eastern time, either
Yep.
Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which. So
And when he
that
goes
being
live,
said,
I will make sure to post him on my stuff so that y'all can find him as well. If you haven't followed Hat yet, just like myself, make sure to do that for us. Make sure your notifications on that way. You know when we go live. I'm live at least 4 times a week. Hat 2 to 4.
varies,
We'll say 2 to 4.
varies. It varies.
But anyway,
It
guys, with
depends on
that,
him.
we said, this is the end of the stream. I want to thank y'all for coming on. Y'all have been awesome. The chat has been on fire with his STFC. Some of my guys, we love you all. We appreciate you. We can't do this without you. So until tomorrow night, guys, I'm Buddha Fire. That's Hat, and we will catch you on the flip side later. Peace out.
Later, guys. Peace out. Appreciate you.